So can you copy the images from their site and get the dimensions that way? You can, but why? Plus, you don't know how their site is designed. Their site could be designed to shrink the image based off what device you're looking at the site from. So you may not get the true dimensions. The web designer may say, I need this mug in, 10 megapixels. And then our website will shrink it and make it fit whatever device you're looking at. So let the web designer tell you. The web designer is going to give you a list of what they need. They're going to upsell the company. They're going to click every box on that upsell sheet because a lot of times the company don't know.
Is tattoo shops, like, I'm not targeting tattoo artists. I'm targeting tattoo shops as a whole. Is that a good niche?
Okay, let me tell you what you're going to run into with tattoo shops. The same thing you're going to run into with barbers and salons and things like that. The goal of a tattoo shop is not to sell tattoos. It's to sell booth rent. It's to rent out those spaces to artists in most cases, unless it's a franchise. They won't necessarily always invest in doing things to, I'm not going to say boost traffic. Some will advertise, but content is difficult for that person to make that decision. A tattoo artist may do it, but then you're limited on budget. They're not going to spend $10,000, $6,000, $2,000 for a video unless they're doing $5,000 tattoos in Miami somewhere. You know what I mean? If they're that guy, then yes. But still, a lot of them thinking like, well, why would I spend that when I'm going viral on Instagram right now? So it's just difficult to go into. In that industry, you're selling to people and not businesses, not companies. So it's more of a C2C or B2C transaction. That's why it's just difficult to work with like barbers because they don't have a marketing budget as a barber. They're not thinking about a marketing budget outside of word of mouth, posting on Facebook and things like that. Ty, what jobs have you done and you've had the most staff help? Live streams, multi-camera, live events. Events always bring all hands on deck. Anything that's live that we have to have multi-cameras. You got to bring in your out-of-state shooters, your top guys. Can't have somebody who can't tell that something's out of focus. You got to have your top guys. And then there's a lot of equipment involved, right? Not only are we running multiple cameras, multiple cables, multiple audio, I got to communicate with my mans that's way over there. We need to have a wireless comm set up. I got to tell them, hey, find me somebody clapping real hard so I can go to your camera. Hey, such and such, we're going to stick on you a little bit longer, so don't be shaking the camera. Stay on that wide shot. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. Okay, look, hey, I got a runner at cover camera B while he go to the bathroom. Like, those are things that if you've never shot that, you think you about to set up 3 cameras and sit there by yourself and switch, you out of your mind. Nah, because you're going to have somebody trip over this tripod. We need to stay on camera 2. You hot. You're going to be hot for a minute until we get camera 1 set back up. Something's wrong with it. The cable bad. The SDI port out. Something's up. You hot for a minute. Stay there. So you need to have a lot of stuff in place. A good team, great communication. You need to have that.
Hey, pause for a second. I know you're in the middle of something dope, but I want to make sure I tell you about a course over at Flashfilm Academy that changed the game for me. It literally took my business from attracting mostly low-end clients to consistently landing bigger clients with bigger budgets. It's called the 5 Key Steps for Creating an Effective Portfolio That Converts. If you're a photographer, videographer, editor, or graphic designer, this course teaches you how to take what your brand does well and present those things in a way to help the client understand how your brand can help solve their problem. This course isn't just about editing, but helping you understand that when clients are trying to make a decision on why or even if they should work with you, blasting them with your best video clips set to music just won't cut it anymore. It doesn't set you apart, show value, or help buyers in the process of making a decision. This course teaches you how to create a commercial for your brand, providing a first impression that will help you 10x your ability to land clients. Remember, if you can't effectively tell your story, clients won't hire you to effectively tell their story. Create a demo reel that sells the client before you even speak to them. Go ahead, click the link. Let's get started.
Can't get a business loan if you're not showing income. A lot of people think I can just write it off and show nothing and break even. My losses and what I make is nothing. Nobody's going to help your business. Your business is not profitable. Why would a company want to be a part of that? Can't ask for help if you can't turn a profit. You know what I mean? It's like trying to buy a house and you don't have an income. A bank is not going to loan you money. They're not going to help you with that. You want to get business credit? You better show a profit. Nobody wants to extend credit to a company that's not turning a profit. You mean you did no profit for the last 3 years in a row and you want us to give you $1,000? Not happening. You can't pay us back. So you're not helping yourself all the time by not showing proof of income for your business. A lot of times you're hurting yourself. And think about all of the networking opportunities that require you to be at a certain level. Think about the companies that want to work with you based off your income level. A lot of companies are like, y'all ain't turning no profit, bro. We don't want to partner with y'all. We don't want to allow you in our networking group. We don't want to communicate with you. You're not doing it. You're a pretender. So there's a lot of things that come with doing taxes wrong. You may think you're just saving a pretty penny, but you could be hurting your business in other ways instead of putting money to the side and paying taxes like you're supposed to. You don't want to group large clients together just because they're large, but how do you make sure that you're compensated for being able to serve a company of that size? Oh man, that's one of my favorite questions. I'm going to tell you why, right? A lot of people think that if I get Pepsi, my price need to be different for Pepsi than it needs to be for RC Cola. My price difference need to be bigger because they're a bigger company. If you're shooting $40,000 videos, it doesn't matter who's buying it. Create a package that go up to $40,000 because somebody's going to surprise you. RC Cola may outspend Pepsi trying to beat Pepsi. But if you're looking at the company trying to gauge how much money they got and then charge them accordingly, you can be doing yourself a disservice. A company that I love to use all the time, all day, every day is Apple because they have computers like a Mac Mini that say, look, dude, you're getting a little box, 3 ports, and that's it. Buy your own keyboard, your own mouse. Peace. And they have a Mac Pro that's a $60,000 system where you pay $400 for the wheels and $6,000 for each additional monitor. So they service people from people who want a $599 Mac Mini all the way up to people that's willing to spend $60,000 for a system. They have a product line that goes that high as far as what they offer. They're not worried about your budget. You worry about your budget. You should have something in your structure-based pricing that is a all-out, hands-on deck, 10 team member, we bring in everything, everybody in a mama package that costs $50,000, $60,000. You should have something that high-end as for what you offer. If you don't, a client ain't gonna never buy it. How they gonna buy it? In fact, if a client look at your structure-based pricing and see that you are capable of shooting something that's $100,000, they will be happy to pay their 20 grand. Because they're like, oh, we got companies that shoot on that level. They're shooting ours for 20 grand. We're going to stay within this package. Let's go. It depends on how you present it. I don't like the narrative of, I got to see what their budget is so I can rob them like I want to. So I can rob them and get them for everything. Companies that are successful don't do that. So make sure that you have upsells and things that are listed. So if a company do got $1 million or $300,000 to blow, they can. You would be surprised at how many companies come in max out that paper because they want the best of the best. So display the good stuff. Put it out front. You'll be surprised if somebody said, yeah, let me get that one. Cash. Let's go. Do you know a good online class service? I have a client that wants a quiz after their employees watch training videos we make. Teachable is a great platform for that. It'll allow you to create the quiz on Teachable and then you can watch and see who completes what. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at flashfilmacademy.com. You can go to flashfilmacademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere. Wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.